Today on the Hot Coffee and Chingazos podcast, we're talking about the cancel culture, where context doesn't matter, forgiveness doesn't exist, and everyone's one old tweet away from exile. So, lock your screenshots, delete your drafts, and remember, if perfection is required to speak, nobody's safe. Let's go! Welcome back to the Hot Coffee and Chingazos podcast. I'm your host with the most, D-Flow. We're coming at you from an undisclosed location, so Twitter or any other social media outlets don't find us. Now, where did I put my flashlight? You know what? Never mind. I'll just talk in the dark. Nobody will find me. Today's lovely topic, one of life's stupidest things, is the cancel culture. The only culture where everyone thinks they're a hero. Nobody does anything useful, and the main weapon is a screenshot taken out of context by someone with way too much time on their hands. Cancel culture is basically a type of digital witch trial, but the fire is from your own hand that you did years ago. Maybe. Because you were stupid, or naive, or maybe because you were young and stupid. Regardless, it has the same energy, less fire, and way more hashtags than it needs. Next up, the THCNC cancellation. Ha! I'm not biting that. The Hot Coffee and Chingazos cancellation? No way, man. Get your wannabe cancel culture away from me and my generation.
That's correct.
But the cancel culture, it is here. It is to stay. And what does it do? It calls on people who screw up. Cool. We don't talk to them. We don't educate them. We don't let them grow. Nope. We delete their existence like they're a corrupted save file. We just take them out, throw them away, forget that. We don't need them. Justice requires blood. Well, especially when it comes to cancel culture. And by I mean blood, but digitally, through social media outlets or whatever that people will blame you on. The cancel culture just wants to publicly humiliate you for their entertainment. Now, where did I put my tar and feathers at so I can join them? Or not. I'm just joking. I don't do that stuff. It's not about wrong or right. It's about who can be the loudest narc on the internet. And trust me, there are too many mofos out there just trying to, a lot of them are doing for clicks on social media too, which is horrible. You could save puppies. You can cure cancer. You can donate half your paycheck, and be the best guy in the world. But if you said something dumb once, congratulations. You are now worse than history's top villains. And by villains, I mean the bad people of this world. Man, right up there. Boom, here's your trophy. Now, cancel culture has no forgiveness at all. There's no redemption story. There's no they learned. It's just you messed up forever. Meanwhile, the people doing the canceling, they've never been wrong. They're the Mother Teresas of the world. They've never misspoke. They never tweeted drunk or called somebody drunk. They've never evolved as human beings since birth. They're innocent. Look, I've seen a lot of dumb stuff in my life, and this has to be the worst of it. Apparently, everyone in the cancel culture came out of the womb with perfect morals, godlike maybe, and a blue check. Just remember, would you throw a rock at a glass house? I mean, I would. I'm not perfect, and I'm sure I've said a lot of dumb stuff, but I can also take it. And let's talk about the timeline that these guys do. I mean, the cancel culture just loves to do a deep dive. They just want to go. Somebody says something, or they're trying to get them out of the way. They'll dig something up from like 2011 or 2010 years ago. 2011 and 2010? Yeah, 2011 and 2010. I mean, hell, Phones barely worked. GPS lied all the time. And everyone said dumb stuff. It's all the sappy Gen Zers that are growing up today that are getting their feelings hurt. Ooh, that's why they're canceling people. Oops, I'm calling Gen Z sappy. Come cancel me. I'll just laugh it off and keep going. I'm not scared. The cancel culture just pretends context doesn't exist. Intent doesn't exist. Growth doesn't exist. Only punishment and the apology process, forget it. That is a horse of a different color, and it's got so many sides. It's hilarious. They don't even think about it. I'm going to go hide now and stay away from social media. Get over it. Something was said, you didn't like it, and now your butt hurt. Would you like a butt kicking instead? So you apologize sincerely for whatever you said. Nope, it's not enough. Sorry. Or you over apologize. You keep saying you're sorry and you keep saying you're sorry. That's performative. People are not going to believe you anymore. You know, or you just don't apologize at all and people will be like, man, what an a-hole. You know, his mask is off. You know, he don't care. It's a rigged game. You know, the house always wins, as they say, and the prize is fake moral superiority. Everybody becomes plastic and everybody becomes fake. They have their RBF, which is resting bitch face, to put up with you. And the best part, cancel culture eats itself like a snake on meth. I can't feel my face. You'll see someone cancel another person, and 2 weeks later they get canceled for canceling wrong. Wrong wording or a wrong tone, a wrong font, wrong day, shit, wrong cologne. I ate meat, water is for fish. Why are you so salty? Yada, yada, yada. And here's the real damage. Cancel culture doesn't stop bad behavior. It just teaches people to lie better, to shut up and to pretend. Yep, I don't like you, so now I'm gonna not like it in privacy, and I'm going to talk about you where you cannot hear me. Nobody's learning. Nobody's growing. Everybody walks on eggshells like the internet is an HR department run by lunatics. The asylum is overrun by a bunch of crazies. The internet is a place full of false hopes and dreams. If you believe some of the things that are on the internet, I might have some swampland to sell you.
Ooh, wee! Tired of boring dry land? Want a place where your neighbors are mostly mosquitoes? Then buy a piece of Evermud Swamps, the only real estate where your lawn literally fights back.
I bought a swamp last week and I already have a new best friend. His name is Gary, and he's a frog.
With Evermud, you can build a house on stilts, maybe, fish for dinner while napping, impress friends with your authentic bog smell.
Not responsible for sinkholes, alligators, or sudden swamp-related existential crisis. May attract snakes, raccoons, and other occasional confused tourists.
Evermud Swamps, because normal land is just for boring people.
Well, I'll be damned. There is a commercial for selling swampland. Go figure. I might have to take them up on that. I think Big Techs might know. I'm not too sure. So, congrats, cancel culture. You didn't make the world safer. You just made it quieter, faker, aggressively unfunny. Which is wild, because if we cancel everyone who ever said anything stupid, there will be no one left to talk to. Liars will still be lying, including and especially you and people who go deep diving really have nothing better to do need to stop. I'm sure glad I grew up in the 80s and 90s where none of that crap happened. And even if it did, you couldn't cancel us anyways because we had no proof. And we really don't play that shit either. We'll shrug it off and say next because, you know what, we got other things to do than just deep dive. Like, oh my God, he said something bad and we're going to have to cancel him because he tried to save a cat and he clipped the toenails off the cat. Oh my God. No, shut up. God, this cancel culture pisses me off sometimes. Well, but like I said, we don't play that. So from here on out, you know what? Good night. Don't tweet, and for the love of God, log off. Get some shut-eye, Please. Think before you actually start speaking, because once you get that ball rolling, it's hard to get it back. You say something or do something, and people call you on it, or you're the person calling on them. It can go either way. Just saying. Watch what you do. If you liked, laughed, or agreed with this podcast, I know it was a kind of a quick one. Follow, subscribe, or share this podcast. You can find Hot Coffee and Chingazos on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and other outlets. Also, we're starting to sell some merch. Just go to tpublic.com and search for Hot Coffee and Chingazos. Until next time, everybody, I'm getting out of this dark hole. I'm not scared. Come at me. See you next time. I'm out.